best friends, new strangers.
Wide open roadways of downtown Phoenix shining its best fall. And it's the 76ers coming in from out of town in this one, an interconference game today. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Bledsoe?
Well, he's the man on this team, and it's not just because of his ability to make plays. He's also the leader. He's the guy who does most of the talking in the huddles.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Richardson kicks to Noel. That's good.
Crisp pass into the paint.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Suns?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition. Nerlens Noel, one of those players that has become so valuable in the NBA. A mobile defender who can get out to the perimeter, guard smaller players, but still with the ability to block shots in the paint.
From deep, Richardson. Shot is off. Phoenix leading by 3. Here's Newman. They really needed more from him in that loss to Golden State. Tucker, the pass to Newman. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get a shot off. And he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from Tucker. Tucker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And for Noel, his offensive game is a bit of a work in progress. But I know, Clark, you love his moment.
I certainly do. You know, at Kentucky, they started tracking players' heart rates during practices to measure effort. They never had to call out Noel in that regard. He's all effort all the time. Well, you know, when you play against the teams in the West, you need to have a solid front court or you're going to struggle. And last year, the Sixers thought they had the answer with Andrew Bynum, but he never played a game for them, so they really struggled against the West.
Doubled by Newman, out to the right wing. Anderson outside. He feeds it to Williams. It's Anderson with the drive. Roten dishes to Williams. The 76ers need to get off a shot. There's the block. Here's Newman, guarded by Mullins. Newman, the pass to Barbosa. Sinks the three-pointer. And trouble it was for the 76ers against the West, Clark, as you were talking about. They would end up with just a 12-18 record against the conference. And many wondering, Steve, what could have been.
Well, and 12-18 isn't actually that bad considering the state of the roster with the injuries and the new players. So I thought all in all, the 76ers fought hard most of the year, but they just didn't have enough in the tank.
And now Philadelphia on the break, and it's Roten finishing it off. That's a mammoth dunk for someone who's far from the biggest guy out there on the floor.
Yeah, perhaps that'll give them the boost they're looking for to get out of the hole here.
Yeah, it should. I mean, if that doesn't fire them up, I don't know what will.
Offense, the order of the day.
It's a special new...
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Boy, the offense has been so smooth. Everybody working together, and you can tell they're getting good shots pretty much every time down.
Yeah, they're a well-oiled machine there. I mean, they keep the ball moving, they keep themselves moving, and as a result, they're piling up the points.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Thompson. Elliott Williams is out there with Tony Roten. Then it's Jarvis Vernado, and it's Mullins in at the 5. Williams kicks to Roten. Thompson for the triple. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Z in the last matchup against the Warriors made some nice plays. He finished with 8 points and was really a dynamic force, finding teammates and playing tough D on the other end. His performance just another outstanding outing that has become more and more common for him.
All right, Doris, thanks. And Steve, yet another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, he sure is. We saw it firsthand, and it was fun to watch. He really got it rolling.
Yeah, nothing better than to see a guy confident, comfortable, on a roll, and elevating his team to high level.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. Out to the right wing. Anderson outside. Left side, Williams. Another three for Philadelphia.
He's gotten his legs underneath him because he's having a heck of a quarter.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, they look totally disjointed, and sometimes you have a night like that. Nothing goes in the basket. It's just pure frustration.
Well, you can call it any number of things, Steve. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, dysfunctional. Any of those would fit.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Philadelphia ahead as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Jason, after trailing early on in this ball game, what made the difference for turning this game around?
Just staying with it. We're going through a tough stretch, and we got to stay focused and stay together, and that's a lot of character that we pulled together and got the league going into halftime.
Well done, Jason. We appreciate the time. Gentlemen.
Okay, Doris, thanks. And we'll have the start of the third quarter for you shortly, but first, the halftime show.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Hello, everyone.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to Golden State.
And, Kevin, they were able to keep that game relatively close, but you could tell things were not clicking for them.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, it could have been worse, though. I mean, they didn't look fresh at any point in the game. Just seemed to be listless.
Newman, he's in at point guard. Green is out there with Channing Frye. Then there's Dragic, and it's Okafor in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
You know, guys, Emeka Okafor was the #2 overall pick out of Connecticut back in 2004. And because he was drafted so high, some people may have expected more. But I always saw him as what he's become. A physical, bruising big man inside who can rebound his position and do the little things to help you win. And he's done that consistently and effectively throughout his career.
There's Noel. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Emeka Okafor, really a bodybuilder's physique. 6'10", well over 255 pounds. You know, physically, he's always been the perfect picture in terms of how he conducts himself, how he readies for a season.
Yeah, he's got that chiseled frame that actually reminds me a little bit of you, Kev. Although he stands almost 7 feet tall.
No, I'm 6'2".
Yeah. But
it's so kind to say.
Sure.
I appreciate that. And that one's good. Roten. Suns trail by 3. Here's Newman. Feeds it to Okafor. Stolen away. Richardson kicks to Noel. Here's Roten. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And the nation of intimidation right in front of us here, guys, on this overlay. Let's take a moment here for the career leaders in blocks per game. Some giants of the NBA.
Well, that's what you'd expect, right? Mark Eaton, 7'4", Manute Bol, 7'7". I mean, those are specialists right there. And then you have more all-around big guys like Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson. And I'll tell you what, if you're averaging around 3 blocks a game, well, that's top tier.
14 feet away, and Green gets it to go. Green's got 6.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Roten with it. Now defended by Newman. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And here's a rundown of the rookies already having a huge impact in their first season. These are the NBA's rookie scoring leaders. Well, you look at Z, second in the league, having an excellent season.
Well, he was one of those players who, coming into the league, you wondered how his talent would translate to the NBA game. Well, I'd say the transition has gone pretty well.
No doubt about that, Steve. I mean, he's looked comfortable and confident since the first day he stepped onto an NBA court. He's had some big games for him.
The road back hasn't been an easy one, but they've managed to climb all the way out of the hole and tie this game.
I have to say, pretty remarkable, Steve. At one point, I thought they were done.
Vernado dishes to Roten, and there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. That's tipped. Here's Roten. 5 points in the game. Now the pass to Vernado. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson for 3. It's holding by Fry. Fry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove.
Double team on Williams. Thompson outside. Back to Williams. To halt the run. And it's Thompson again missing.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
Here's Goodwin. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Yeah, reliable weapon, and that's a sign that the offense is working. They're really moving the ball well and finding good opportunities.
Doubled by Newman. Thompson passes to Roten. Kicks to Mullins. Off the left rim and out.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
And their lead continues to grow as they keep playing good, sound basketball.
Boy, they really have been executing well since halftime.
Again, Mullins missing. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Suns lead by 7. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
Thursday, January 2nd, Zach Randolph and the Memphis Grizzlies go up against the Phoenix Suns. Live from Phoenix. Be there.
And now a brief chance to view our State Farm assist of the game. It's 1 of 7 terrific assists on the night from Newman.
And what you love about his ability to pass the ball, Kevin, is that it just seems so natural to him, so fluid. He's always in control, understanding where his teammates are and anticipating passing angles.
The 76ers trail by 7. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Noel. Williams is out there with James Anderson. And it's Young. Here's what Phoenix has lined up on their schedule. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Yeah, and you know the fans out in L.A. really hoping for a win in that one.
Davies, guarded by Fry. 5 on the clock. Davies. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Z's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Pass to Fry. Green with the ball. Williams picks him up. No good from Fry. The 76ers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Williams.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Newman, the pass to Bledsoe. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Newman. Down low. Got a piece of it. And Elliott Williams is going to pick up the foul. And the 76ers making a change here. Richardson's checked in. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Newman, the pass to Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. And it's Green, missing.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
And glide. And glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet.
Passes it to Newman. Now Okafor inside. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Moment to see how the schedule is looking for Philadelphia. Moving on from this game, they're scheduled to take on the Lakers at the Staples Center. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. Tony Roden, he's checked in for Williams. And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Richardson kicks to Noel. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Nerlens Noel, 6'11", out of Kentucky. Big wingspan, about 7'4". So he's a player who has a chance to be an incredible shot blocker. Of course, following in the footsteps of Anthony Davis at Kentucky.
Kevin, I hate to pile on here, but it's really been difficult to watch his work at the line. I mean, it's something he struggles with, and there's no different.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
And back to Noel, still very slender. The question for him has been, does he have the strength to play?
Not right now. He's got to get stronger. He's first got to recover from that ACL tear that he suffered. But if, in fact, he can get stronger, I love his motor, and I like his potential to become better as an offensive player.
There's a lot to withstand inside in the NBA.
No question about it.
Okafor dishes to Fry. Good on the triple. Fry's got 14 points now in the second half.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Noel with it, working on Okafor. Anderson kicks to Noel. Easy jumper from very short distance.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Phoenix leading by 6. Picked by Okafor. The dish to Fry. To the left wing. Green, the pass to Newman. The feed now to Fry. Clock at 6. Inside. Dragic. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Dragic has got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Suns. Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Now Okafor inside, out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
The 76ers trail by 5. Roten kicks to Anderson. The offensive rebound. Noel. They shoot again, and he sinks the layup. Noel's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Dragic kicks to Okafor. Tries again, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, his work ethic on the glass is what jumps out at me, guys. He really puts everything he has into his rebounding. And that's something that gives his team a chance to win almost every night.
Yeah, and he's a guy you have to be mindful of. You've got to get a body on him. If you don't, he can dominate the game from that position.
Anderson dishes to Roten. Goes up the baseline. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Anderson.
Boy, what a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. The strategy included running the offense through Dragic. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. He wasn't done there. He also told them to put full effort into their rebounding at the defensive end, saying, quote, "Let's keep them off the glass. One shot per possession is all we're going to give up." Gentlemen, some late game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. Roten, the pass to Richardson. And Noel kicks to Young. Deep two from Anderson. The good-looking shot from the wing. Anderson's got 7 points for the quarter.
They have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance points.
And he recovers it. And he gets it to go. 6 points for Emeka Okafor. 1:11 left in the game.
And the clock is their worst enemy right now.
And they've got to work very quickly here, Steve.
Richardson dishes to Noel. Over Okafor. Rejected by Newman. He kicks it to Okafor. And stolen by Roten. And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Anderson outside. From deep, Richardson. Richardson missing again.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Newman, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. And it's an 8-point Suns lead.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
And he gets it to go. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Roten. Yes! And now they trail by just 4. Timeout called. They lead by 4. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Newman. To the inside. Deflected. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
Second one is good. They both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And it just feels like those are the free throws that probably put this game out of reach.
Roten knocks down the 3. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. So the Suns win it. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Goran, congratulations on the win tonight. A game where you certainly had some nice bench production. What does it take for this team to play at its best?
I mean, everybody's playing hard, you know, even the guys on the bench. You know, we need everybody, even including the bench. Everybody has to be focused, play hard, and especially in defense.
Playing hard is always a great starting point. Goran, congratulations. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying,
Your flight crew wants to be the first to welcome you to Los Angeles. Please prepare for landing.